Good evening, or is it good night? Evening, evening. Not good night yet,
both pre-night.
or post night.
No, not post-night.
Mm. But when we talk about evening, what do you think of about the time? During that time, what we
Uh,
are usually doing?
we usually look on the clock,
Why we have to look at the
right?
clock?
Because we want to know the time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Time of what? Like when we have to go somewhere else, correct?
Yeah, when we have to go to school or go to work.
What about, wait, are we supposed to go to work or go to school at night?
Uh-huh.
Hmm? That's What school open at night time? Tell me something.
Special class.
Oh, that sounds unusual.
Uh,
Anyway, when we're talking about something
yeah.
unusual at night time, we think about fine.
Travel?
Yeah, flying somewhere else at night time when we're going like Western countries, because usually like most of the flights from Bangkok to like let's say Europe or um the US or
USA.
Australia, they usually like people usually prefer to fly at night and then arrive in the morning. So because like the next day, people can go to travel and get ready to do something of the journey.
Journey about uh, what kind of journey?
Special journey, going traveling like to do some sightseeing of the city or taste some local food.
We
Eh,
why your accent kinda
I
mm,
bet.
uh, we your accent kind of British.
Is it a topic? Well, is it about
Like
traveling?
hey,
It's my usual accent. But is it? Sometimes it depends on my mood because sometimes I morph into Australian accent or I morph into British accent.
depends
But
on your mood.
yeah, it
Oh,
depends on my mood. Or middle ground accent, Commonwealth accent. But anyway, you mentioned
oh, you
early earlier you mentioned about the US. Have you ever
uh-huh.
flown like to the US before? Wait, I can't hear you. Can you wait 1 second? Can you your internet? Check your internet. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to apologize for the technical difficulty. Right now, we are fixing on it. Okay. As of now, the Wi-Fi in Boom's location is currently um malfunction. We are waiting for his Wi-Fi to come back to normal. We would like to apologize for any delay. Okay. In the meantime, while we're waiting for Boom's Wi-Fi back to normal, we will I'm going to let's get to my story first then. Starting with my journey in the USA. I've been to the US 3 times. The first time I've been there back in 2000 and it's 2008 and 2009. It's like a gap of New Year. At that time I flew with China Airline, Taiwanese based Taiwanese airline air carrier. So we flew from Bangkok to Taipei and then we transit from Taipei to San Francisco. Well, on the way, crossing the Pacific Ocean, we encounter turbulence on the way, but not so severe turbulence like today, like a bumpy ride, just like you riding a roller coaster, but not so like very extreme like the previous cases happening few weeks ago. We didn't suffer any injury at all, and the flight attendants they were fine, and we arrived in San Francisco safely. What up? And what about the food? I would say China Airline. The food at that time was too salty. Feel like the chef or the cook this they spilled the salt too much on it, and it was like, ooh, um, the notorious menu that I had, the salty one was noodle with stir fry shrimp. The shrimp was too salty that you can't eat a shrimp solely, but you need to have noodles alongside with it. Otherwise, you will suffer the saltiness inside your palate. What about all the way back from Los Angeles? Yes, always say back to Taipei and back to Bangkok. Still suffering turbulence again. Everyone were doing fine. Nothing, no one's injured at that time. Food was slightly better than the the inbound trip to the US. However, I would say the food that I had it was like fried rice, like chow han fried rice, like Chinese style fried rice, something like that. Mm. That was my first trip. That's my first trip to the US of A. For Australia, I would say I have many trips that I remember, but I have the one that is still in my mind back when I like around 2008 or 2007 around that time. Like 1 year or 2 years after Suvarnabhumi Airport opened, I was flying with Thai Airways from Bangkok to Perth, Australia. On in the immigration section, I saw an Australian lady. I thought that she was drunk. She acted like cuckoo, like she thought that, oh, I could fly. Oh, I'm a bird. Like a generic drunken person. But she acted in the immigration. I was like, are you gonna be, were you gonna be dependent or not? But fortunately, she passed by with no issue at all. And I hope that, oh, she would not be the one with the, she would not fly with the same flight as me. Unfortunately, she took the same flight, but it got slightly worse than the immigration section. That lady, she kind of ran to the back of the plane, and then she acted like um the same. Look at me, I'm the bed, I can fly. I'm not so sure what, like, is that lady like was she drinking and listening to Kelly's I believe I can fly? Does she believe that she can touch the sky? But I doubt it. Until the flight attendants they calm they calm her down, control the situation, making her sitting at the back of the plane while was bound with the the hand wrist, the handcuff, but not like police handcuff, but like a plastic handcuff. Mhm. Um, what about other flights? Have you ever flown like a non-stop flight from Bangkok to elsewhere while taking a break? If you if you have done it before, congratulations. Hope that your ass still doing fine. Well, I did. It's still doing fine, but hopefully. Many times to the Europe, like from Bangkok to us to Wien or Vienna, commonly known in English, by Austrian Airlines, and one another time from Bangkok to Zurich by Thai Airways, non-direct flight. Sorry, non-stop flight, not non-direct flight. It's a direct flight. That didn't stop along the way, not like transit, like China Airlines. Imagine you sit in the middle, in the middle seat, and you need it to do your personal business in the toilet stall. You need you needed to ask anyone who's sitting beside you to allow you to get out without disturbing people, which is challenging because we are not sure that whether or not a person sitting beside you, the neighbor, is the neighbor annoying, vulnerable, easily annoyed with slightly small sound or not. For me, fortunately, my neighbors were fine. They were not dicks or stranger who say don't fucking disturb me. That kind of person. They are doing just they just okay. They allow me to please go ahead, go use the toilet, it's your business. In reality, they were just like my parents, my sister, and my cousins. Oof. Speaking of USA and a long fight, long duration fight, I kind of miss it with Emirates. Back in 2018, I flew from Bangkok to Dubai to do transit to New York Yep. Second time back to the USA, but now it's like not the West Coast, it's the East Coast. What about that flight? Was there any interesting there? On the way from Bangkok to Dubai, nothing special at all, just like usual, ordinary. But on the way from Dubai to New York, before we had to, one would say like, granted a permission to board, we were required required to do some inspection like, preliminarily boarding us scanning before allowing me to get into the US, asking what was your purpose of visit in the USA and how many baggage to carry, security clearance. The US was they sorry not past tense, present tense. The country is still annoyed with still paranoid with terrorism. Anyone can be a terrorist. That's why they need to do some pre-screening in any by any means necessary, which is well, that's their call, not mine. After I pass by it, I got decided to board on the plane, and then I just get you know celebrate a little bit with my friends, you know, my companion along the way to New York, to Boston, to attend the Howard National Model United Nations 2018. What about the arriving in New York? At first, I thought that New York would be more difficult to enter due to like like New Yorkers' personality like toughen and stiff. There are like generic security questions like what was your how many days you were visiting the country, what's what the purpose of the visiting is, and how much I carry like the money. That's just like a couple questions because I claimed that. Oh, I attended Howard Model United Nations, Howard National Model United Nations. But first, I want to visit New York first. I want to do some sightseeing and then go into Boston and then come back to JFK and then go back home. Pretty much it, nothing else. They say, sure, welcome to USA. New York was not I wasn't what I expected, but the third time I come back to the USA, or the second time I come back to the West Coast, it was different story. This time, Emirates again, but now doing transit in Dubai, but from Dubai. Oh, look at his face, he's getting so. But now, okay. Okay. Anywho, right now, Poom's Wi-Fi is still fixing it. He's still waiting for the Wi-Fi to come back to normal. So I'm gonna continue my story again. The second time coming back to the US of A from Dubai to Los Angeles with Emirates. Now, at first I thought that LA would be the LA flight would be packed with lots of people, but in reality, they were not at all. The flight was one quarter occupied. Why? People prefer flying from the Far East side, like from the airlines in Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Korea, or China, or Philippines, or Singapore, because it's closer than from Middle East to the West Coast. So what did I get? Flying with Emirates to LA. I've got a a single row of economy class seat for myself, and then I've got snacks, refillable snacks at the gallery at the back of the plane for economy class because it's like long ass flight. 16 hours, not including from Bangkok to Dubai because that was 6 hours. It was enjoyable until I landed in the LAX. What was happening? While I was waiting for the queue in the immigration section, I was wearing only like what's that called? A shirt, but without any jacket at all, just only fucking plain shirt. And my standing queue was below the air vent. The AC blew so hard, so windy that I can feel that I'm shifting, like freezing. And I saw that one of the immigration officer, he called me to go into the cold room, to the to the inside, not the immigration counter, but the cold hills of the immigration, and wait there while the AC backs up at me again. I was waiting for like 5 queues, and then it was my turn. They called my name, and then they asked like only fucking 2 questions. What was your visit of the country? How many days would you be staying in the USA? I was like, I just come there for 10 days for our national model United Nations, a fucking holiday. And they said, uh, cool, you're free to go. I was like, that's all? Like, bitch, you should not put me in a fucking cold room. I was getting freezing today. Okay? So next time, don't put. You should ask me before putting me into the fucking interrogation room. You won't know. You can't assume from the fucking outside appearance that I'm a junkie or not. You needed to ask first before assuming correctly. Don't judge a book by the fucking cover. You need to get into the content in order to finalize your verdict. Or the second thought that immigration officer was racist towards Asian. That I may assume on as a second opinion, but I don't want to go in that. Because California, they kind of have a majority of Asians there, quite a lot, like Korean, Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, and yeah, Philippines, many more. But did I enjoy the flight? I would say the most enjoyable flight, the USA. I say the LA Dubai LAX was the most enjoyable flight. Well, and how about the last flight that flying from back to the Bangkok, but by Emirates from Boston? I would say it was not so great at all because I flew with Boeing 777-300. It was like smaller than A380, Airbus A380-800. The neighbor sitting on the right side of me, he was from Africa, but that guy was opening hip hop music along the journey for fucking 12 hours. So long that I can sing along with him. But the flight attendant give a shit of that. Well, when the Taiwan flight attendant came to our spot, he closed down. He he stopped the music, and then he turned back on when they walked past by. Yep, that's the last time that I've fly with Emirates from to the USA. Okay, let's get to the most juiciest one. Post-COVID, and most country open, including the UK. And then we have at first we want to go to Perth, Australia. However, due to visa requirements, they went more restrictive, including submitting free COVID result alongside like to the federal government and to the WA government. We decided to pause that plan and then we shifted to go to the UK with Emirates again. Okay, before proceeding to the juiciest part of the story, we would like to make an announcement. Due to Poom's Wi-Fi connection is fucking shit. His episode, we will continue his episode the next one. For now, this is going to be my solo episode, and the next one will be Poops. So we would like to apologize for the um, inconvenience of the internet provider who can't fix any shit at all. They charging the fucking so expensive with the internet bill, but can't, but being incompetent to provide the most stable internet connection. Good job. Bra fucking wolf. Home is not your fault, it's the fucking internet provider's fault. Okay, let's get to my juiciest part story. So, okay, Emirates to the UK. What about it? After we decided to shift the plan from Australia to the UK, we plan to go to Newcastle first. Then we come back for to Bangkok from Stansted, London. Well, how was the flight from Bangkok to Dubai? Um, Unfortunately, we needed to face 20-minute delay because one of the Arabic family, one of the members, the person was passed out, like unconscious, not like deceased, passed out. So they needed to take him to the hospital. That's why they need to detain the unconscious person out, 20-minute process, and then we come back to normal. But before the flight, the takeoff to Dubai, the pilot stated that we would try to make our time as fast as possible. Yeah, even though like they show something like like apology because the 20-minute delay. What was the result? We make it on time. We still have 15 minutes to transit from Dubai to Newcastle. Um, Upon arriving in Dubai, me and my mom ran to the security checkpoint to do some X-ray screening and then blah blah blah. And then we went up to the transacting floor of Terminal 3 in Dubai International Airport. Terminal 3 for Emirates. And that's interestingly after we got up to that floor, we saw our gate to Newcastle. It was like, oh, that's great. Nothing to be afraid of missing on the flight. And after boarding on the plane, the pilot, the Dubai Newcastle route, he said that we will wait for another half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour for the remaining passenger from Malaysia, Bangladesh, India, Thailand, Singapore. Yeah, because they kind of suffer the same issue as delay. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's great because I still have time to enjoy Emirates because I've like since the latest flight 2019 and then was like 3 year, yeah, 3 year gap that I haven't flown it. It was like missing experience and I want to live it back, get back to normal. How was the flight? That's the juiciest part. I was okay. While the time of serving, what was okay, dinner time. There was a female flight attendant approaching me, and then I chit chat with her. Yeah, and yeah, we know. Well, I know that she's British because of accent. We just have like small chit chat, and it's like, oh, I just first time in the UK, but wanna visit my sister there. Um, just like going to Newcastle and then a lot long like cities in the UK, pretty much. It's like the conversation was smooth, so smooth that I forgot to ask for her contact. Look at Spook's face. It looks so. Look at his face. Yeah, I was enjoying too much and I forgot to ask her contact. Yeah. So, but anyway, I would say that it was fun. It was fine that I've got to talk some human being after 3 year of foreigner. Sorry, foreigner after 3 year hiatus. Okay, after the journey ended, we landed in Newcastle safely. We were waiting for the queue around 15 minutes to get by to the immigration. I thought that the British immigration would be stricter like Australian, but in reality, they were more lenient than Australian counterpart. But yeah, Newcastle, the northern northern English, the accent is thicker than southern English. But I could like I can understand it in most of the parts and try to answer that. Oh, it's come to visit my sister for 21 days, and then we'll go back to Bangkok for sure. But from Stansted, that's all. My sister study in Northumbria University. And he seems okay. He believes that I'm legit and genuine, nothing bullshit. And then he allowed me and my mom to pass through to permit the entry to the UK. What about the flight back from Stansted to Dubai and then Bangkok? I say that it was sleepy flight for me, but there was like another exciting story. At that time, my mom brought her iPad and then she packed inside her loaded baggage. But after we checked in it, we loaded it, we just realized that wait, did her iPad turn off or not? Then we rushed to the counter, checked-in counter, and said that I'm not sure that because my my mom's iPad was in the loaded luggage, but she wasn't sure that whether or not it's turned off. So is it possible that we can get it to double check it for safety reasons? They said, oh, we're happy to do it. So thank you very much. We'll be waiting at the um, boarding gate. I said, okay, we'll be there. After we passed through the checked-in, uh, oh yeah, funny thing. The security officer at the X-ray screening, the two officers, I asked them for the power bank that should I take off my bag and then to let you see it? It's like, nah, no need it. We've seen something worse. Like a perfume package in a grenade package that is more curious than power bank. It's like, oh, okay, have fun. Passing through the X-ray screening, we proceeded to the gate. I reported with the on-ground staff, and she said, "Ah, is that yeah, that guy with the Roxy bag with iPad inside." And then she informed her staff that, "Oh, you can't miss this guy. He's wearing like yellow t-shirt with orange orange trainer, orange sneakers trainer, shoes. You can't miss them. You can't miss me. He's so noticeable." I was like, so fun. And yeah, we managed to double check the iPad, and the iPad was turned on, but we managed to turn it off. Otherwise, it would be oh different story. What about the flight from Dubai back to Bangkok? Um, you know that when talking with your own national, like another person who's like in like foreign countries, but with like same language, it kind of feel different or something unusual in my opinion. But others feel like it's feel like same person, like same kind, same national, same people. I saw a flight attendant, but I saw her name tag. It's definitely Thai because her name's like kind of long and feels like Thai. And after she approached me, she asked in English, but yeah, I just understand her and then I just respond her in English and then after ordering like what food would you have and then I say chicken and then I spoke in Thai that can I get some orange juice and tomato juice, but in Thai. He said, wow, she was surprised because like, wait, is this guy like can he speak Thai? I say, well, I'm from Bangkok. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Well, when the female flight attendant like she tried to speak using like I pronoun because like in Thai there are many like I pronouns like in various way. ผม is for male masculine pronoun of I. ฉัน it's for female pronoun of I. Ê, tiêu này nó bố à. And that because like she wasn't so sure that how should she call herself, and then she said that ฉันฉันก็คนกรุงเทพเหมือนกัน she said like I also come from Bangkok as well, but yeah, but her pronoun is I can feel her sense of like um tense a little bit because I'm not so sure that how to converse with me. I was like, it's fine. You can use I and you. I don't mind. I get used to, talking like international style. Hmm. Boom joke is kind of what the. Okay. Oh, another one. After I conversed her in Thai, and then there was a flight attendant. She was Serbian. How do I know? I asked her like where. Yeah, Serbian. Hey, sorry, Romanian. Yeah, not Serbian, Romanian. I asked her where you from because your accent sounds not familiar to me. It's like, oh, Romania. Oh, Bucharest. So how did you know that? Oh, I learned some history that. Uh, I asked her like, is it your first time on the route to Bangkok, or it's like her usual routine? It's like, oh, first time. And she asked me like, any recommended places that I can travel, visit before my next shift. I was like, well, I assume that you have one day off. I would like you to visit like the Grand Palace or Chinatown. Then um, in like around Sukhumvit or Siam, if you have a chance. But the first two, you should go there. It's like the landmark of Thailand, and it's not really expensive at all. You can go there. And then she responded, "Oh, for sure, thank you very much." It's like, "Mhm. Just enjoy your break. You deserve it after the fight, after the landing, yeah, obviously." And yeah, it feels like I haven't been talking with anyone, like speaking but not typing on social media, but like speaking with actual fucking human in English or in any foreign language at all. Like my first time that I can speak freely after the fucking COVID section. And anyway, that's all for my story. And for Poom's part, will be continued next time. But if you wanna catch up, catch up the next fight with Pooms, we would like you to subscribe, like the video, and share our video and comments of your experience of traveling to any Western countries with any airline. It can be shitty experience or it can be great experience. Any comment we would like to accept it, especially constructive comments for improvement, and we will take it. We do our best till last breath. And for Poom's episode, we hopefully will be continuing soon. Please stay tuned on Amdaiverse YouTube. And we would like to send you a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and have a safe flight if anyone's flying with any airlines. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.